I've been in SLC since I graduated high school. I worked on my associate's degree a little bit while I was working on figure skating, and I actually toured with Disney on Ice. I was traveling a lot and I thought I'd be doing that for years, but due to back injury, I retired and came home and kind of was figuring out what to do next, and so I thought, okay, dental hygiene it is, and I've loved every minute of it since. We are each civically engaged scholars with the dental hygiene program. I kind of made it my mission during school to try and give back as much as I could, because during those hours of giving back, not only was I helping address the need, it's also allowing me to grow as a clinician, both with my skills as a technician, but also as a more empathetic and understanding medical professional. It's been really rewarding, and the more I'm out there, the more it inspires me to keep going forward.
I was born and raised in Baghdad, Iraq. We moved to the States in late 2016. I decided that I wanted to start school as soon as possible because I felt like if I just went to work to help my family, I can just make money and then I wouldn't want to go back to school. The first semester, I felt like I was on my own. That's not necessarily true, but that's how I felt at the time. In classes, I was always the awkward one. I wouldn't talk or whatever because I didn't know what to do. At the end of the semester, I heard one of my instructors talking to a student about this opportunity over the summer, and I was like, okay, why not? I'm just gonna jump in the conversation and ask the instructor about it. That was really the first, step of me stepping out of my bubble, and that made me learn that nothing comes to me. I have to sometimes run after something to get it.
I started at the U right out of high school. I wasn't applying myself. I wasn't taking it serious enough. And then I lost a really close friend to suicide, which was just out of the blue. And I just tanked. I walked into class one day ready to turn in an assignment. I was like, I can't do this anymore, and just left. So I took a couple years off and then started back up with SLC for a fresh start. I've had a lot of amazing experiences with teachers. They always go out of their way to answer your questions. They get to know you.
In high school, I had a really hard time. I suffered from a lot of mental illness. I was going to different schools, sometimes more than once a year, because I was having such a hard time and I was actually in and out of the hospital. I just wasn't ready to launch into college. I took a few years off, and when I came back, I found that I was much more focused. My professors were encouraging me and recommending me for different programs and telling me that they really believe that I'm going to be something, which was something that I wasn't used to believing about myself. And so it was just a complete 180 from where I was before.
I was racing motorcycles out at the track and I woke up in the hospital. All they'd tell me is you were here because of a motorcycle accident. Other than that, I couldn't really process what they were saying because of the severity of the brain injury. It really messed up my cognitive function. I became a 35-year-old infant and had to relearn everything, how to walk, how to talk. Because of my accident, it was the reason I could actually think about going to college. And I knew that SLC had a pretty good automotive program. My wife has been earning all of our income for the past 4 years. I would like to go back to work so I can at least bring some money in and help pay bills. I just want to be out of the house and doing things.
My day starts fairly early in the morning. I get up, get ready, do a little bit of homework, make sure that my grandma is situated and ready for the day. I'm from Elko, Nevada. Getting adjusted to the city had its challenges, and then trying to figure out college and what professors wanted. There definitely were a lot of trials and tribulations that I went through, but I wouldn't trade those because of the lessons that I learned and how much I've grown personally and academically at SLC. I wouldn't have traded that.
5 years ago, I and my husband moved to the United States. I feel like I wanted to achieve something. I really want to start something new. Photography has been something really big in my whole life, and it's something I have been really doing it really passionately as my hobby. When I found about Salt Lake Community College and I found out there's this photography department, and I thought, oh, I want to do that. Once I took some classes for my first semester, and it was actually English class, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm taking English class In the States, I thought, okay, this is impossible for me. Thankfully, I got 4 in that class, and that actually gave me confidence, and I thought, oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe it's not impossible if I try.
Going to SLC helped me to realize that if I just get the courage to put myself out there initially, then I can do things that I never thought were possible for myself. And as long as I keep opening doors, I will keep going places, and it doesn't stop after that.
SLC has just been like all that personal development. I think the best thing was having that opportunity to kind of reinvent myself from ground up. It's been a long journey.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.